Hello everyone!
Hello?
Andito na naman kami. It's Haven and Eileen. If you've been following our channel, alam nyo na we always talk about retirement. So today we're gonna talk about that. A lot of people, talk about saving for retirement. Pero na-realize namin ni Haven, it's not all about finances.
Tama, it's about health, emotions, and relationships. Alam niyo ba ang retirement, it comes in phases.
Oh, hindi siya one time, big time.
Today, we'll share these phases and how we came about it. Emotionally, physically, and also as a couple.
So stick around. So yung first phase is what you call pre-retirement. Andito pa lang kami ni Haven. Ang focus dito is the kind of life that you want after you work.
Tama, pero hindi tungkol sa all the time mga financial planning.
Tama.
Kailangan talaga mag-build yung mga healthy habits.
Right.
Right?
Oo. Katulad ako, ngayon I try to do treadmill exercises. Talaga pinipilit ko para lumakas ang tuhod, di ba? Hindi sumakit ang mga balakang. Kasi if you want to enjoy your retirement, lalo na if you want to travel, kailangan talaga yung, malakas yung tuhod mo, di ba?
Active
Si
ka,
Haven nga, kinukulit ko yan. The other night ka na sabi ko, kailangan mag-exercise talaga tayo, Haven. Kailangan piliti ko pa, hatakin ko pa yan eh.
Siyempre, I'm trying talaga, And like yung eating habits namin, we're cutting down sa mga matataba. We're eating more veggies and less carbs kasi I for one, I'm diabetic. So bawal na sa akin talagang excessive carbs. So yun.
I know, pero
Once in a while, syempre may mga
meron dyan
sinisingit na-
liempo,
Yeah.
may sisig.
Kasi ito, mahilig sa in and out.
Once in a while lang
Once in
naman,
a while,
yung mga cravings. Pero majority of the time is like we eat really healthy.
Very healthy.
Yeah, di ba? Kasi kailangan talaga healthy ka when you get into retirement. Another thing that we've also been doing is connecting with family and friends. Di ba? Parati kaming, present sa mga family gatherings.
Mga parties.
Yeah, kasi that's the way for us to be connected with everyone.
Yeah, like ako, like my high school classmates ko, hindi ko alam, marami sila dito sa California.
Oo.
We get into these reunions once in a while. Kunya sa mga birthdays.
Tapos kami naman, we have the same group of friends in the Philippines. So pag umuwi kami,
Yeah.
we have like a reunion.
Mga college,
and these are our friends for
40
plus years.
Mga 40 years.
Yeah, and these are the friends that talagang
We cherish.
we cherish.
So,
So these people are very important sa retirement mo because they're the ones who's gonna be there
as a support
as a
system,
support system.
pag, nag-iisa ka na, you really need that. Very important may support system ka para hindi ka nag-iisa.
Yeah, so ngayon parang nag-experiment kami. Ano ba yung routine natin
Yeah.
pag nag-retire tayo? So that's part of the planning, pre-retirement planning phase, no? So kapag naman nag-retire ka na, that's when you go into the honeymoon phase. Parang it's a long vacation. Ito yung time na everything feels fresh, di ba? Exciting.
Yeah.
Kasi you can wake up whenever you want. There are no deadlines, no meetings, walang alarm, and no routine at all. And this is the time na a lot of people consider this one as freedom.
Yeah.
Kasi you can do whatever you want.
Tsaka ito yung time na whatever you postpone before, you can do it
Oo.
na. Yung mga hobbies mo, yung mga
Mga hindi mo nagagawa, diba?
Oh, traveling.
Usually yun, dun pumapasok yung traveling. Kasi before, when you were working, parating meron time constraint. After 2 weeks, I have to go back to work. Diba? Parating ganun eh.
Tsaka spending money leisurely.
Yeah.
Yan is
Actually, there are different ways of enjoying this phase. Some people, they travel, mga long travels. Alam mo, gusto kong gawin yun. Di ba pinag-uusapan namin yan? Pinag-uusapan namin ni
plano
Haven
namin yun, sigurado.
na to have like a long vacation, siguro mga 1 month. Go to a place na gustong-gusto namin, like, anong country?
Japan. Yeah.
So here, we're going to enjoy the culture, enjoy the food, and you know what?
Immerse sa
culture and live like a local.
Oh yeah.
Yun ang gusto namin i-try. So, when we get into the retirement stage, yun ang gagawin namin. Pero kapag nagsimula ka na maging bored or, magtatanong ka na sa sarili mo ng ano yun,
Yeah.
usually question
Like,
na,
is this all there is to retirement? Yan ang tanong, di ba?
that's when you know
ito
that,
na ba yung retirement?
yeah, that's when you already know that you're entering this phase na kung tawaging disenchantment.
Oo, yun.
In Tagalog, parang wala
Nawawala
ka nang
kang gana.
gana, no? Wala ka nang gana. Parang yun ang ba gagawin natin pag retired? It's a tough transition talaga kasi nawawala yung routine mo yung nakasanayan mo, for a very long time, for decades, actually for decades. Katulad natin, we've worked for like 30 plus years. We've been working for 30 plus years. So yan parang maiiba yung routine mo. Diba?
It can feel really overwhelming when you suddenly lose the routine you're used to. Parang dati, alam mo, ang purpose mo, whether it's your work, being a parent,
Oo nga.
or just keeping busy. Tapos bigla, you're left wondering, ano na?
Oo nga.
Diba? So, some people even experience a loss of identity. I don't know about that, but it's true. Lalo na kung sanay ka na laging productive or needed. On top of that, maraming relationship gets affected. Like,
I know.
mga kids, they're getting busy with their own lives.
Or yung friends mo, they moved
They
away.
moved away. Yeah.
Feeling mo nun, mag-isa ka na lang.
Mag-isa ka na lang, isolated. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaya nga for many, it feels very isolating. Some retirees struggle with depression. Actually, one time, sinasabi mo sa akin na ang feeling mo na
Parang
sad.
sad. Na magre-retire
Wala ka
na.
pang, hindi ka pang nagre-retire,
I know.
sad ka na What
Yeah,
if
then-
more kung nandun ka na sa phase na
Ano
yun,
you
diba?
get that feeling?
Na-
Hindi naman total depression, kaya lang parang
Sad ka na matanda ka na.
tanda.
Tumatanda. Talaga, I mean, it
you
is
will
true.
think of that. Yeah.
There's even the risk of divorce among couples kasi magkakasama kayo parati 24/7, di ba? And hindi pala sila ready to have this kind of dynamics.
Yeah, kumbaga sobrang like drastic all of a sudden, no? Na nandun na. Yeah.
Kaya kailangan talaga communication and planning. So like kami even we nag-usap kami na you have to do your own thing and I have to do my own thing. Diba? Para at least merong time period na apart tayo.
Right.
Yeah, pero then and then
After that, balik ulit.
Enjoy na naman ulit.
Enjoy na
diba?
naman.
Kaya nga importante talaga to acknowledge that this phase is really, really difficult. Pero hindi man ibig sabihin na you have to get stuck in this phase.
Right.
And how do we plan for this phase? Siyempre, it's communication. Kami ni Haven, we talk about, our plans and our fears. Ano yung fear mo?
You feel like you're parang useless. Parang ganun.
Parang ganon. Oo nga. Na it's okay to ask for help. Kaya nga nandyan ang family and friends mo.
Oh.
Kaya we just wanna remind you na itong disenchantment phase is temporary. It's not permanent. It's the chance for you to reimagine your life. Kaya ang next phase is yung reorientation. Reorientation is finding a new rhythm. Dito babalikan mo kung ano yung mahalaga sa'yo. What makes you happy, what gives you joy, and kung ano yung nagbibigay ng meaning sa life mo. Dito sa reorientation, you gradually create a new routine.
Yeah.
Diba? Sa life mo.
Parang reset button yan. From feeling lost, you transition into rediscovering yourself. Like let's say your passions, yung mga relationships, and most importantly, your purpose in life.
Like for me, I love cooking. So maybe I can help out in community kitchens.
Well, ako naman, I'm interested in volunteering sa library. The key is to do what you love while finding ways to make a difference. It's not just about staying busy. It's about living with intention and meaning.
Retirement is just not about slowing down. It's about growing into a life that will fulfill you.
Yeah. Kaya naman, we encourage you to think about what makes you happy.
And also what gives your life meaning, diba?
Tama.
That's why we encourage you to start building towards it. So if you found our video helpful or inspiring, share it on the comments below. And share with us your plans on what you're gonna do when you retire. at baka may matutunan din kami from you. So thank you for watching, and for those who are new to our channel, please like and subscribe and give us a thumbs up, and
Don't forget to hit the notification bell.
remember, retirement is not the end, it's a beginning, and we'll navigate this one together. So thank you again, and we'll see you in our next vlog.
Bye!